Welcome to Conservice Energy Training. Throughout this training, I am going to show you how to personally make $25 for every resident that leases at your community. All you have to do is walk your residents through a quick and simple online sign-up portal with Conservice Energy. And since every resident needs electricity, you have the opportunity to earn that $25 for every resident at your community. This bonus will be directly deposited into your bank account after the resident pays their first bill. So I want everyone to think about how many residents they signed up for leasing contracts last month and multiply that by $25. That is how much extra money you could have made last month. Now I know everyone loves extra money, so how do I get started signing my residents up? The best time to sign your residents up is when they are signing their lease contract. You will walk them through a quick online sign-up portal to ensure you get credit for each sign-up. Now let's go over the sign-up process. The first thing we need every single leasing agent to do is to register with Conservice Energy so we can make sure you get credit for each of your sign-ups. You'll go to conserviceenergy.com and click on the leasing agent link. You will then enter your community PIN number, which we'll be emailing over to each property after this training. On the left-hand side, we will need you to fill out your personal contact information, including your address, as well as your phone number and email address. On the right-hand side, we have two forms for you to fill out if you would like to be signed up for direct deposit. You can either fax them back to us at the phone number listed or email them back to us. If you do not fill out those forms, you'll receive a check in the mail. If you are a leasing agent for multiple properties, please give us a call at the phone number listed and we can register you at multiple properties. You will then hit submit. A pop-up will show up saying, "Thanks, your contact information has been saved." And you're signed up as a leasing agent for Conservice Energy. Now let's go over how to sign a resident up for electricity. You'll go to conserviceenergy.com and click on the enroll link. You will enter the same community PIN number that you did before, as well as the characters in the image below. You will then enter the resident's personal information, starting with their first and last name, as well as their social security number. You will also need their home address. You will then hit submit. In the upper right-hand corner, you will see the resident's current rate, which will be 8.2 cents per kilowatt for all of your residents. You can click on the electric fax document right here to print off for your residents with the details of their rate. You will then select their unit number. We will use unit 1 as an example. It will make you select their unit twice for accuracy. The resident's first and last name will auto-populate below. You will then select the resident's move-in date. It will automatically be set up for today's date, so make sure you change that to their future move-in date. The deposit amount will be listed below. This deposit amount is calculated based on the resident's credit from their social security number. So the highest deposit amount that we have is $250 and the lowest is $0. Below, it will show you how much they are required to pay today. They are required to pay at least half of the deposit amount. The remaining deposit will show up on their first bill. So if the resident would like to pay the full amount, you'll simply change that in this box. You will then select the length of their contract from the drop down below, and this is a great benefit of the Conservice Energy program. You can customize the length of their contract with us to match the length of their contract with you exactly. So other providers will only give you a good rate if you sign a really long contract. For us, we will give you all of your residents the same rate, no matter how long their contract is. So that's a great benefit for them. You can then enter their confirmation email. This is optional, but we'll enter that here, as well as the phone number, which is also optional. You will then select your name from the leasing agent drop-down list here. Now, this is why it is so important for you to register as a leasing agent so that your name will show up here. This is the only way that we know you signed the resident up, and this is how you will get paid the $25 for signing this resident up. On the right-hand side, we have two different payment options to pay this deposit amount. We have the credit card option as well as MoneyGram. I'll go over the credit card option first. So we will enter the resident's name. This is just an example, but you will enter the name on their credit card, as well as the card number and the expiration date. You will then enter the address as the billing address that is associated with this credit card. You'll then check the boxes agreeing to the terms. Once you have done that, you will hit submit and it will bring you to a confirmation page which you can print out for your residents. I will now go over the MoneyGram option. So you will select MoneyGram from the drop-down list. You will check the boxes agreeing to the different terms and then hit submit. It'll bring you to a confirmation page which you will need to print out for your residents. They will be required to take this to a location with the MoneyGram service, and they will be required to pay the deposit amount. Their account will not become active until they have paid that deposit amount. So make sure you print this off for them so they can take this into a MoneyGram location. And that's it. You've signed your resident up for Conservice Energy, and you will get your $25 after they've paid their first month's bill. The brochure shown below has English on the front and Spanish on the back. We will be mailing these out to your property shortly. Another great benefit of this program is that you can also sign up current residents, and you will still make $25 for each sign up. The best time to do so will be when they are renewing their lease contract. You will want to make sure they are not in a contract with another provider before switching. But if they are not, you will take them through the sign-up portal the same way you did for a new resident. However, instead of entering a move-in date, you will enter the date that they will like to start service with Conservice Energy. Now that we know how to sign up a resident, let's go through a few quick details about their contract. The maximum deposit they will pay is $250, and this is based on their credit. They will be required to pay at least half of the deposit during the online sign-up process. The remaining deposit amount will show up on their first bill. The contract is going to be the same as the length of their lease, and the rate will be displayed during the sign-up process. There is an early termination fee of $150. If your property is classified as a senior citizen community, all deposits will be waived during the sign-up process. Let's go over a few details about your rate. Your residents will have an unbundled rate, which means their delivery charges will be separate. Those charges will be shown as a separate line item on their bill, and they are about 3 cents on average. As an example, if a company offered a rate of 11.5 cents bundled, they would also offer a rate of 8 cents unbundled. You can see at the bottom the totals are basically the same, it is just how the bill is broken up. Do not feel that you have to be an expert in electricity, but I do want you to be aware that their bills will be itemized. Now, what if you have a resident that needs to switch units? All we need is a phone call from the resident to approve the transfer of the deposit. So to wrap up, this is a great way for each of you to earn extra money every single month. You will have to make sure all of your residents are signed up for electricity regardless, so this is a great way to check this off your to-do list and get paid $25 for taking 5 minutes to sign up a resident. There is no limit to the amount of money you can make from this program. So as soon as we jump off this call, take 2 minutes to register yourself with Conservice Energy. We will be emailing over your property PIN numbers and sending a laminated document that goes through the entire sign-up process as a reference for you. Thank you for taking the time to go over this amazing referral program, and you can start signing residents up today.